Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Dawn here. Today I'm going to show you how I mount my rubber stamps. So if you remember in the haul from a few days ago, I bought these stamps from Boys. They were originally $7.99. These are now £1. They are rubber stamps, so they're the red rubber. You can also get stamps with that have got grey rubber. Both are fine to do this way. Now, this video is how I do it, so it might not be the correct way, but it works for me. You just need to find the best way it is for you. So first of all, what you're going to need is you're going to need your rubber stamps. So I've got these ones. You're then going to need this, and this is Stix Mount and Stamp Repositionable Adhesive Foam, and this is what you're going to need. I will leave a link in the description box below where you can get this, and you can get 2 A4 sheets for about the ones that I get are $3.99 for 2 A4 sheets, and I get them off eBay, but I will leave a link for them below if you would like to do them. So what I'm going to do, excuse the noise, is take out my little bits that I have left, and then I'm also going to take out my stamps. Like so. And you're also going to want something in which to store your stamps in. So you don't really need to put them in a case or anything, because it does have this plastic stuff that you can take off and reapply. But for storage purposes, I do use CD cases. So I'll put that to one side. So first of all, what you want to do, you can just get the whole of the stamp itself and you can just stick it on, but I just find that you waste some of this. So what I tend to do is I get some really good sharp scissors, and then I cut my stamps down. So I just cut around the images itself, being careful. Like so. There you go. So there's one image. I'll go off camera and I'll do the rest just now. So there you have it. That's all of my stamps have now been cut, so they are ready to be mounted. Now I'm going to remove these. I'm going to do this larger one first. I'll just move them to one side. Here's the sheet that I have, and you have 2 sides to it. So you've got a side that has this clear foam on, and then on the other side you have like a white paper backing. This is the side that you need to stick your stamp to. So there's 2 options in which you want to do it. You could either cut out a piece around the same size as this, or you can stick it onto the foam and then cut it out while on a bigger sheet. I prefer to actually cut it out while, with the backing, and you'll see why in a minute. So I know, I'll do it this side. So you just want to roughly cut around, like so, back to the side, and then you want to lay it with this side down, facing down, and then as you can see, this is very, very sticky. So once you've positioned your stamp on, you're not going to be able to remove it. So you want to take this off, get your stamp, and then position your stamp so that every bit of the surface is covered, like so. There you go. If you have any other bits that might fit on, like this bit would fit on at the top, go ahead and put them on too. That way you're not going to be wasting the foam. So then the last thing to do is to cut around it. So I'll do this bit first, and you're just wanting to cut it where you've cut on the line, and it is sticky, so you might not want to use your best scissors for this. like so. So there's one piece done, and then we'll cut round this one like so. As you can see, it is sticking to my scissors. And now this, I'm not going to be putting these onto a wooden block. This isn't the right form to do that, I don't think. This is for using with your acrylic blocks or a stamp, or your mini misties or stamping platforms. So this is the type of form that you need for them. Personally, I don't like blocks. I do have a lot of stamps that I'm thinking with the wood on them that I'm thinking of remounting, so taking them off there and then put them on this stuff, just because I find that it's so much easier. You can see more what you're doing, and that's one of the reasons why I like to cut around the stamp itself, because then you can see the image, so when you're putting it down you know that that's the full image. So yeah, so that's now done. I'll get rid of these bits. So the next, I'll do these ones off camera and then I will come back to you. So these are now all mounted, as you can see, and we are going to stamp with them just to show you how that works. And these are the bits that I've got left over. Keep all your bigger bits, because you never know when you're going to get a stamp set that would need just that little bit. So it is worth keeping all the little extra bits that you think are going to be big enough for another set of rubber stamps. So I've got them. So I'm going to get one of my acrylic blocks. So here's one here. I'm going to take one of my images. So as I said to you before, there's like a film. So you can either store your stamps with the films on just in a drawer or a case, or however you store them, or like I said, you can get yourself a CD case, DVD case, anything like that to store them on. So just take off the film. If you're storing with the film, keep it safe. You then want to position it onto your stamp like so. You then want to get your cardstock or whatever it is that you're going to be stamping on, and you also want to get your ink. So as this is a new stamp, I'll do a couple of impressions first, but you can see that it is staying on. It does give it a bit of dimension, so when you're using your stamping platform, so I know, I'll get it. I know that on my stamping platform, when I open it, I have, so when I'm using just my regular clear stamps, I use it like this, and when I'm using these type of stamps, this bit does remove, which is the same thickness, which means I can use these on my stamping platform. If I can find where I bought this from, if I can find a link to it, I will leave it in the description box below. So all you want to do is just treat it like any normal stamp. So you want to ink it up. Sorry about the camera moving. Make sure I get enough ink on here. And then you want to stamp. Like so. And there you have it. So I'll do that again. So ink it up and then stamp. I really hope you found this video helpful, and I hope that you take away from this some tips and ideas, and I really hope that you're able to do get out of it as much as you can. If you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I'll be more than happy to help the best I can. Like I said, this is my personal way of doing it, so it's my way of storing them, of mounting them, and I found that it works, and all my stamps that I have done are still going strong. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.